It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Good morning. Glad to have you with us this Sunday morning on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, your host, and we're on every Sunday morning now at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB. Certainly do appreciate you watching this program, and by all means, please do business with our sponsors. That's what keeps us going, folks. That's what keeps this show on the air. And I know a lot of you enjoy it because you've told me you do. And if you want to keep it going, you just you do business with our sponsors and tell them you saw their ad on our show. That's how they know, okay? And they'll appreciate that, and I will too. And we'll just keep doing this for you. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy trying to keep something alive. Is this dying? Okay, this kind of TV is dying, and we're trying to keep it alive for you. And we just hope that you'll stay with us. Want to talk about this big auction coming up now, Mason auction. That's next Saturday, the 21st of September. This coming Saturday starts at 8 a.m. at the Mason Auction Yard. That's Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida. And you're talking about saving some money, folks, and getting some good deals. Mason Auction, they've been doing this since 1968, and people keep coming back because they know they're going to get some good stuff and some good bargains. That's why they come back there. That's the Mason Auction. That's Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida. Mark your calendar, folks. You don't want to miss this because you're going to save some big money, okay? Bring your husband, bring your wife, bring your granddaddy, your neighbor, whoever you want to bring. Bring them on down. You got something you want to sell, bring it down. Something you want to buy, I'm sure they've got it right there. They got a big yard out in that place. They got acres and acres of stuff out there. You walk around looking at it before the auction starts if you want to. But and just bid on that if that's all you want. But I tell you what, I guarantee you, if you come there not wanting something, you'll leave with something because they got so much good stuff. That's at the Mason Auction Yard. Oh, Gerald and Chad and all them boys over there, they certainly do appreciate it, and we appreciate them advertising on this program. And you can bring, like I say, bring your wife, bring your husband, your neighbor, your granddaddy, grandma, whatever you want to do. That's the Mason Auction. This coming Saturday, the 21st, 8 a.m. at the Mason Auction Yard, Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida. Let's see, I want to talk about this big old gator right here. Sam Carroll lives up in Wausau, sent this to me, and they shared it with me on Facebook. And Sam watches this program every Sunday, and Sam, we certainly do appreciate that. And we appreciate you sending this and sharing this big old gator with us. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to come in contact with that thing, dead or alive. But anyway, big old gator there. We appreciate that, Sam Carroll. Still got no phone. My landline's still out. AT&T ain't done nothing about my phone. Been going on over 3 weeks, almost going on a month, I guess now. But they too busy. They say got a lot of people, got a lot of problems all over the state, and I understand that, certainly do, But I got problems too. I need my phone just like everybody else does, And I understand they've cutting back on a lot of people, and some of the guys that have been coming out here in the past that's not their regular job, but I understand they do the construction and stuff, but they're kind of doubling up, and I understand, there's a lot of stuff to be done, but I got to have my phone. AT&T, come on, man, I've been a customer for 47 years, and you're gonna treat me like this? What's the problem? Why all of a sudden you don't want to, Bell South? I didn't have no problem with Bell South, before y'all merged, but I need my phone. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Please give me a phone. I got to have a telephone. People trying to call me, I'm trying to call them. Whew, man, that takes a lot out of you. Just trying to talk about a phone, not much less on the phone. Folks, I told you last week, it's corn season now. Y'all get your corn, your shell corn, your whole corn, them shucks and everything. Get it at Main Street Market. Whatever you need the corn for, Flint River Mills corn, that shell corn, you're not going to find a better corn. Okay, don't go get some corn you ain't going to be satisfied with. Go to Main Street Market on the corner Highway 77 Highway 90, get your corn, and also while you're there, get you some peanuts. This is right here, look at him. You know what that is? Remember peanuts I showed y'all a few weeks ago? Kind of hard, ain't it? Move this Coca-Cola out of the way. Kind of hard, ain't it? Them peanuts are frozen. They're boiled and frozen. All I got to do is thaw them out, and they'd be just like I took them off the fire out there. You can get them. You can get them green and freeze them, and then take them out when you want to. If you vendors out there, y'all want to stock up on them when while the price is good. When the season's gone, the price goes up. You know that anything that relates to anything. Get up here and get your peanuts. You can put them in the freezer, and when the shortage gets around, you got your peanuts. Okay, take them out, boil them, and go sell them. Whatever you want to do with them. These here, I'm gonna let these thaw out and eat them. I just ate a bag already yesterday. I'm gonna thaw me another bag. I love them things. Main Street Market's got them. Quality peanuts right here in the Panhandle. That's where they were grown. Okay, y'all go see them. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna try to tell you some more about this radio. So I'll tell you what. Let's take a break real quick. We'll be back in just a minute. It's Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, and we're on every Sunday morning, 5:30, right here on News 13 WMBB. All right, y'all. Stay with us.
Get something started. Now, during Kubota's Too Great to Wait power sale, get a great deal on a powerful, feature-loaded Kubota Standard L Series tractor. With Kubota, you get durability, versatility, and value. And they're rolling off the line in Georgia right now. Make a great deal on a Kubota L Series with 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months during Kubota's Too Great to Wait power sale.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Sowell Tractor today.
We are Steel, German-engineered chainsaws and landscape products.
The majority of which are made here in America.
By Americans.
Steel, built in America and sold exclusively by local Steel dealers. Right now, get a free carrying case when you purchase select Steel chainsaws, a $49.95 value. Visit SteelDealers.com to find a dealer near you.
Good old Bob says see and save on all Steel equipment at Sowell Tractor now.
You want quality craftsmanship, the best portable building you can get, you need to come to Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages. It's all built right here on site in Panama City, folks. Y'all come do business with them. State inspected and approved. Stop paying for somebody else's building. At Atlas, you can rent to own. Choose from a big selection or have it built to your need. Top grade 2x4 studs, pressure treated floor joists. Need a strong, well-built garage? We can build them too. At last, Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages you can trust. It's the best product you're going to find when it comes to portable buildings and garages. Come see Dwayne Phillips. Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages on Highway 231 across from Gulf Asphalt.
When you put your customers on hold, what do they hear? Custom Messages on Hold, 850-832-8222. Didn't know who to call? Custom Messages on Hold, 850-832-8222. Your bank has it, so does your dentist, your doctor, your lawyer, your golf course, your favorite restaurant, your real estate agent, your church, and your competitor. Maybe you should have a message on hold system on your office phone. No monthly fees, just a one-time charge. Call Custom Messages on Hold, 850-832-8222.
Glad to have you back with us. It's Down Home in the Tri-States, and I'm Ron Jones. We're on every Sunday morning at 5:30. Y'all, I want to remind you, we're talking about Main Street. I want to remind y'all now about the frozen vegetables, okay? That's September the 21st. Y'all still got time to order this stuff, I think, through Thursday. And then the 21st, you pick it up from 1:30 till 5. And if you can go online at southeasternproduce.com, or you can give them a call. That number is free. It's toll free. 1-877-638-2330. 1-877-638-2330. You can call them toll free Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And that's you need to do that. Get in on that. Stock up. Put them in the freezer, man. Roy Martin gave this to me. Long old Roy passed on now, but Roy Martin gave this thing to me, and it used to be all white. Okay, this came from the where the hangout used to be, where the old Dodge City Dodge, where they had the amusement park there, right there at the hangout, the casino and everything. And they had all kind of arcade, all kind of games and things. And this was one of them, and they had these things stacked up. It was 3 of them. 1, 2, and this one was on top, or it was on. What they do, they change it around every time, and this still goes on today, I think. But this, yeah, see, that ain't plastic or anything. They're supposed to be milk jugs. What they do is they set these things. They stop one here, and set this on top. Okay, and then you paid a quarter or whatever you do for a throw, $1 for 3 throws. You take that ball and you throw it at that thing, and you try to knock them all over. Okay, so what would happen is you wouldn't knock them all over, because you ain't gonna knock this thing over. Cause I'm sorry, they didn't set it on top. They couldn't, because it would probably fall if you knocked the bottom one out of it. But what they do, they switch them around. I guess they'd have 2 and then 1 up here. When you throw, you might get these 2 down, but they don't go down. Okay, so then he picks them up, and when you watch it, he puts it over here, and then he puts them all back up. And you throw that thing again, boom! It knocks them all down with this one. That's how they did that. Okay. Thank you, Roy Martin. Bless your soul. Rest in peace. Oh, Roy, he's a good old boy, I tell you what. All right, let's see what we got out here. I got off on that. We'll remind y'all about the frozen food. Look at this. Is a 231-pound halibut. Let me find the story on this thing. Dirk Whistner, the construction worker from Kansas, caught a fish of a lifetime only an hour into his first fishing trip in Alaska. And he wasn't about to release the monster, not even for a $250 voucher for another day of fishing. You can't blame him, really. The Pacific halibut, he hooked in 370 feet of water in Crook Inlet out of Homer, Alaska, and fought for 45 minutes, wound up weighing a whopping 231 pounds. Toward the end of the fight, the fish headed back toward the bottom, and we had to release the anchor to follow the fish, Captain Davis Bays of Deep Strike Sport Fishing explained in an email to Grind TV Outdoor. We shot it 3 times with a 38 special and used 3 gaffs to pull it aboard. Some of them big fish, you have to shoot them, folks, if you're going to keep them, because that's the only way you can kill them is to do that. Y'all don't get mad at me, man. I'm just a middleman here. But anyway, we want to congratulate this guy. This holding this thing. His name is Swing, S-I-E-N-G, Seawing, I guess it is. He's a deckhand there. He stands 5'11" and weighs 184 pounds, and is dwarfed by the fish, which no doubt provided Whistler with plenty of fillets to take home. Boy, that is a big. We call them flounder around here. Imagine gigging something like that in the bay around here. Boy, that's a big old fish. Whew, big old fish. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, Brian, we're gonna have what you wanted on today. Old Brian called me and said my wife and I was talking, and you said that you can find might be able to have some footage that anybody had. Brian said we want to see so and so and so. And I said, well, let me look and see if I might have that. And so we came up with it, Brian. We're gonna show it today on the show. Part of our nostalgia segment. Jacob Aker, look at this bass. Jacob is the nephew of Glenn Smith. Jacob's caught some nice bass here lately. I tell you what, folks. And old Glenn, there's Glenn. He's holding him a big old bass too. Glenn's good. He loves that bass fishing. But they live up in Birmingham, Alabama, and he shared those pictures with us from Jacob and the Glenn. We certainly do appreciate that. I want to remind you also about the Peanut Bowl. That's September the 28th at the Panhandle Pioneer Seminole over in Bluntstown, Florida. Y'all don't want to miss that. It's from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Fresh and hot. They are a treat and nobody can resist. The Peanut Bowl, y'all go help support them folks over at the Panhandle Pioneer Settlement and donate to that house restoration, the Honey House Restoration Fund. They're trying to get that thing going so they can show it to these kids and grown-ups as well. But y'all help them out. That's September 28th. Let's see and what we're going to do here. I want to remind y'all about make sure it's going to be October the 4th. Okay, we're all right. It's the Fall Fishing Challenge in Panama City Beach. It's at the County Pier, the city and city pier / county pier challenge. King mackerel, flounder, Spanish mackerel, and pompano. $7,500 in prizes will be awarded. No registration or entry fee to participate, but you must pay the pier fee to get on the pier to fish. And that's going to be October the 4th through November the 3rd, 2013. That's going to be good, folks. I tell you what, y'all contact them out there. I don't see a number on here. Yeah, here's the number right here. It's 850-233-5080. 850-233-5080. And the other number is 236-3035. 236-3035. That's the MB Miller Pier. That's the county pier there. So the fall fishing challenge. Y'all want to get in on that? That's some $7,500. That's a lot of money, folks. A lot of money. Y'all want to get in on that thing. Let's see what else we got here. I want to read you some more of this thing. We reminded you about the frozen food. Y'all want to do that? I think I did. If I didn't, I'm going to tell you now. It's at Main Street Market. We told y'all about it. You can go ahead and order now. Pick it up Saturday. That's next Saturday, the 21st. Okay, 1:30 to 5. Y'all, boy, stock your freezers up. Stock your freezers up. So when the prices go up on stuff, you'll have it in your freezer. Okay, let's see what else we got. Panhandle, we told you about that. Okay, we're gonna have some. We're gonna have a little segment on the Vernon City Council. I think it's back in the early 80s or somewhere like that. That Vernon City Council meeting turned into a brawl, and we got that. We're gonna show you. That's gonna be part of our nostalgia segment, and that's gonna be on today. So if you've seen that, you're gonna see it again. If you hadn't, you won't see it. So y'all don't blink your eyes now. Y'all stay where you at. Okay, let's see what we got. We did all that, and let's take one more quick break, and I'm gonna read you some more of this. I don't have time to read it all. I'll hit some points on it. It's about the radio trade show thing, and then we're gonna have the show for you. So y'all watch this. We'll be back in just a minute, partner.
Listen up. The world-famous Mason Auction takes place this coming Saturday, September 21st at the Mason Auction Yard, Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida. Folks, you don't want to miss this chance to save big money, from the smallest of household items to the largest of municipality, construction, farm equipment, and more. The famous Mason Auction they've been serving the Southeast since 1968. Why? Because people are looking for bargains. They know they'll find them at the Mason Auction. Want to sell? Come on down. Want to buy? Come on down. Come on down to the Mason Auction. Call the Masons at 850-263-0473 for all the details. Use your GPS. 5529 Highway 231 North 32426. Come one, come all. Bring the wife, bring the husband, and save at the Mason Auction this coming Saturday, September the 21st. It all starts at 8 a.m. Central.
They say you got to have 900, Brother Willie. What do you think about that deal?
Announcing the grand opening of Phillips Trailers, built right in Panama City, Florida by the best name in the business, Dwayne Phillips. Dwayne has done it again. You can check out all the rest, but if you want to save yourself a lot of time looking for quality in materials and construction, come see Phillips Trailers. All LED lights for better visibility, ease of access to side and rear, built from the best materials available, folks. 6x12 for under $2,600, 7x14 for under $3,400, the big 7x16 for under $3,600. Phillips Trailers, located at Atlas Portable Buildings on Highway 231 across from Gulf Asphalt. Give them a call, folks.
Wow, this snow sure is gritty and salty. No, silly, this is sand, not snow. So that's why it's so hot. Yeah, but thank goodness our daddy owns A-Plus Air Conditioning. He keeps our home as cold as Alaska. Cool. Hey, I'll race you home.
For the most professional, most reliable, and most preferred air conditioning service in the area, call A-Plus Air Conditioning, 850-230-3009.
Okay, bet you I can win.
Welcome back, folks. I told you last week I was reading this thing to you. It's about the radio talk show, or the radio trading post shows that's kind of going by the wayside. And I can't remember exactly where I left off, but it's about people calling in for the trading post at these radio stations, which you don't see that a whole lot anymore. It's just like this show here. You don't see this kind of show on that much. That's why I'm trying to keep it live. I want y'all to be able to enjoy it and tell them kids about stuff and show them. And like this old gasoline can where they used to make. They don't make metal cans hardly like that anymore, especially like that. It's a gasoline handy can. It's got a bell on it. I don't know maybe that's Bell Sour. That's good. Maybe I'll call the number on here. Maybe I can get some telephone service out of this gasoline can. I don't know. Hello, y'all there? Hello. I ain't got my phone working. AT&T ain't got my phone working yet. Anyway, let's see what it says. Here's somebody called in and said we still have for sale quite a few of our laying hens. Dolly Sonor said when she called the program, she ticked off the names of a few breeds before giving listeners directions to her home, where she and her husband sell birds and eggs. We're the first driveway on the right, she explained. Good old days, folks, good old days. The notion someone would give out directions and a phone number over the air seems like you wouldn't believe it. People doing it today. It's, I mean, stalkers out there. It's just, boy, this country's gotten in bad shape, hasn't it? I tell you what, I don't know what happened. It's just gone to pot, folks. The Russellville population, this is Russellville, Arkansas, the population is 28,000. It works, and for now it seems like they're going to keep it that way on the radio station. But Doug Kreif, executive director of the Arkansas Broadcast Association, said they're trying to take off. If they tried to take it off there in Russellville, there would be an uprising. So I think we had a shot of that old boy that was a DJ on that thing. I had his name somewhere here. I can't find it here now. But anyway, that's him right there. He's the one that does the thing. So I'm going, what I do? Maybe I'll find it and put it up on the screen. Okay, but that's I'd like to read all that, but that's about all I got time for. But I do want to remind you, we got our own trading post now. If y'all got something you want to buy, sell, trade, or give away, send us a letter or call us or email us or something. Let us know. It doesn't cost you anything, folks. It's free. And I know you got stuff laying around the house there, and it's where you broke my pen. It's where you can make a little money, you know. And this day and time, everybody needs a little money. So, you know, if you got some old buckets you want to sell or something, you know, let us know. We'll try to sell it for you on this program. Bicycles, motorcycles, cars, whatever you got. Chickens, hogs, pigs, guineas, cows, horses, trailers, motorhomes, whatever you want to sell, we'll do it for you, and it don't cost you nothing. If you got pictures, we'll put them on for free of charge also. So, all right, folks, y'all watch this. We got some stuff we're going to show you, and we hope you enjoy this. Down home in the Tri-States, I'm Ron Jones, and here we go.
One of the most spectacular incidents occurred in the quiet rural community of Vernon, Florida in Washington County. On June 20th, 1984, during a routine Vernon City Council meeting, the meeting was suddenly erupted into violence. This video was captured when a bloody brawl ensued over the discussion of the firing of the city's only police officer. These pictures pretty much explain what happened that night. Junior Armstrong was convicted of aggravated battery and sentenced to 4 months in jail, fined $500. His son Coleman received a 6-month jail sentence for the same crime. Both men represented themselves during the trial and appealed. Meanwhile, the woman who started it all, Orville Armstrong, was suspended from office and eventually resigned. She pled guilty to battery and received a suspended 3-month sentence, and she was placed back on the Vernon City Council. No one opposed her when she ran for re-election the following November. And that's the way it was back on June 20th, 1984, during the routine Vernon City Council meeting.
You went my hole, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I got one, too. I got that big one you've been trying to get.
Ron says, I reckon I'm going to have to go in your hole and find one. You did, too.
Got him, too.
All right, Ron, go get another, boy.
I'm going to.
All right. All right if I catch one?
Yeah, try. Go ahead and try.
Okay.
See if you catch.
Ray said, there he is. There he is. Look at that pole bend. Bending that pole.
There he is.
Is it a nice one? Yeah. Oh, nice. Another brims on Lake Seminole, folks. Beautiful day out here today.
Oh, yeah.
Sun's shining and the wind's laid down a little bit. It was blowing, but
Nice fish. Nice fish.
nice fish. Put in at Three River State Park. Just came on over here and started catching us a mess of brim. That was last week and this week. We just continued, right, Ray?
That's right. That's right.
Might have to make 3 shows out of this. You like it.
I like it.
You like it, don't you?
I like it.
All right. You know, the cooler's getting full. We're going to have to do something.
Man, look at that cooler. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, hey, Ron.
Yeah.
What's the limit?
Well, the limit's 50 apiece.
Oh, okay.
We're going to start counting them here in a little bit. But, you know, the cooler's getting full, but that ain't no problem. You know, all we got to do, turn that aerator on that live well, and we'll just throw them all in there. Fine aerator and live well on this Rhino boat. Right there. Works. Keeps them fishes for us. I just got my pole in the water, right? What you got? You got a big one?
I'm pulling your contracts now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got a nice one.
Man. Ooh, son, what you talking about?
Nice one.
What are you talking about?
Nice one. Is that a fish or is that a fish?
A beautiful fish. Beautiful.
Hey, I'm pulling your stuff now.
Huh? Yeah. That's all right, though. We doing it to them, ain't we?
We do it to them. We tear them up.
That's right, sir. Naturally tearing them up.
Naturally tearing them up.
Lake Seminole, beautiful place.
Uh-oh, my well pump quit working. What? You mean I gotta wait a week for parts? I can't go a week without water? Folks, how many times have you heard that? Don't put yourself through misery when your well pump stops working. Call the man Water Dan. Dan can get you up and going the day you call him. Unlike most well pump repairmen, Water Dan stocks and carries on his pump truck the parts you need to repair your pump. It may just be a simple adjustment. It doesn't matter whether it's a home, school, farm irrigation pump, business, livestock, pool. Water Dan can give you an honest opinion and do you an honest job. I use Water Dan anytime I have a problem because I know I can trust Water Dan, and I will have water today. Put this number on your fridge and call the man Water Dan. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Call the man Water Dan. Water Dan is the customer's man. Hydroport steering. Is this amazing or what? Joe Riley and the gang at Rhino Boat announced the magical wonders of hydraulic steering. If you're like me and bothered by that old darn arthritis, Hydroport steering is the answer. Quick and easy maneuverability, one-finger steering, ease of access to launching and loading. Hydroport steering is the answer we've all been waiting for. Only at Joe's Motor Service. Call them today and tell them you want to see this baby Ron's been talking about. Leave it to the gang at Rhino Boat. I love my Hydroport steering. Folks, ain't no better way to wake up to breakfast in the morning than there is to Register's Meat Products. They got your regular smoked sausage, and they got your hot smoked sausage. I like that one. And they got your center cut cured bacon. Man, that's my favorite. I love this stuff. And they got your smoked pork chops. Folks, you can get your Register's Meat at over 140 grocery outlets throughout the area. If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. It's Register's. Tell them you want it, you demand it. And if you're in Cottondale, Florida, check out their store over there and get that Pick 5 for $19.99. Just like old Andy always said, it's good.
This is Bert Caldwell speaking for the entire cast and crew, inviting you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of Fishing with Ron.
Pretty.